What I'm going to show you right now are the principles of natural law and how we apply it in the state judicial system to achieve remedy, okay, to confirm true status, true title, and the law. Now, what we did since 2012 at Kanaka Garden, right in front of the Kamehameha statue, 5 separate plantings, planting kalo, planting food, different kinds of plants, right? Because people need to start to grow their own food. And that Aina is Crown land. It's Hawaiian land, but the DLNR says, and the state of Hawaii says, that that's their Aina, that they own it, okay? Everyone's allowed to make a claim, but you gotta have the evidence to prove your claim. So we've been doing this for 9 years, since 2012, and we've been very consistent about our right, true title, true status, and the law for that Aina right there in front of Kamehameha statue. We got the blessing of the Kanaka Maoli family, particularly Chad Ha, and before that his brother Albert Ha, connected to Kauikeaole Kamehameha III. We went through the right protocols and the right channels to make sure we're being pono on that Aina. Now, the DLNR in the state of Hawaii make the claim that they own that, and they make the claim that we have to get permission from them. All right, so if you make a claim, you got to bring evidence. You make a claim that we got to get permission from you, whoever you are, then you must have proof that you have title. So they don't have that, they don't have a treaty, so we notify them and we go and plant. We planted 5 separate times, and every time we plant, they give us notices, cease and desist, but they never provide title. So we directly address the head of the DLNR, her name is Suzanne Case, and we tell her, Suzanne, we're planting because we have gone through the proper protocol and channels to get the blessing of the Kanaka Maoli Ohana to plant over here. We're planting food, my goodness. They know that we know that we're invoking the law. So the DLNR officers, they get the call from their boss and they show up and they issue a citation. Finally, we went to a bench trial. Judge Laubach was presiding at the bench trial. And I'm going to show you, this is how we bring forward natural law justice, because there's only one law on earth. And if there's a land controversy, the way you adjudicate land controversy, who's got superior title? Who has title to this Aina? And that's the track we've been consistent on and we stayed on. So last week, we were in court. And the charge is abandoned property. The charge is agricultural use without a permit. That's right, we don't get a permit. And the charge is public property destruction. When the DLNR officers came, I tell them very directly, so my word and my written affidavits, they're all in alignment. I tell Officer Dente, God bless him, because he was honest at the hearing. I tell Officer Dente, if Suzanne Case, head of DLNR, has proof that you guys, the state of Hawaii and the DLNR, have true title over this Aina, I'll get a permit. We'll all go home, we'll get a permit, and we'll go from there. Now, I know, and he knows, Judge Laubach knows, and Suzanne Case knows, and most people who've done 15 minutes of research knows the state of Hawaii does not have lawful title and does not have lawful jurisdiction over that Aina, over any Aina in Hawaii. Okay, so that's what I'm standing on. When Officer Dente said that, Judge Laubach realized, oh, cat's out of the bag. What we all know has been entered into the public record again. So here's what happened. We're standing on natural law justice. Dismiss nolle prosequi. Nolle prosequi means the prosecutor realizes he has no standing to make a charge against me. Acquittal, okay? Dismissed with prejudice. Acquittal from the bench. Dismissed with prejudice. With prejudice means that they can't bring these charges back. The same principle of law, the same clarification of true title is applied everywhere. And we're going to apply it not just at Kanaka Garden. I'm going to ask a very fundamental question, one that affects everybody here. those working for the county, the state, and if any federal agents are here, that's fine. And also the Hawaiians that have been doing their due process to receive their unalienable right to substantive due process and full disclosure. So every year, people have been coming back to find some kind of integrity in those that have pledged an oath to the United States Constitution. We served Suzanne Case yesterday, head of DLNR, because us Hawaiians of all colors know that Iolani Palace, Thomas Square, clearly Hawaiian land, Hawaii Pai Aina. I'm going to give you a copy, sir. Here you go. This is your copy. Okay. So it's now notice to agent is notice to principal and vice versa. We're telling Suzanne Case this: do your job. A same copy of that went to the DLNR officers right there. I said, you know what's happening? Because your boss, Suzanne Case, head of DLNR, your boss does not do her job and honor her oath to the U.S. Constitution, it pits those officers against us. Yeah, my question is, when are you people going to enforce the highest law in the land for the contract that you're in, United States Constitution? Because this is a 129-year military occupation. Do you have any evidence that what I said is not true?
Okay, Mahalo,
Hey, who are you? I'm talking to him. Who are you?
I want to know if that's a valid question.
People want to know, do you have a treaty or do you have title to prove that you have jurisdiction on this INA? Because I'm asserting the law.
We do want to know the answer to that question.
Thank you very much. We need to know. Because we Hawaiians of all colors, and actually sovereign Americans
Because our
who have
tax
to
dollars
form
is
their
paying
own
your
jural
position
assemblies.
to be
Go ahead,
here.
sister, go.
Our tax dollars, and we want to know the answer to that question. We, the people, want to know the answer to that question. So can you please answer that? That's just one of the many questions.
You're not enforcing the law, brother.
What law are we enforcing?
No, I can prove it to you. Are you ready to go to court for that? Are you ready?
Mandates,
Let's go to court.
orders,
Yeah,
and
let's go to
policies
court.
are not laws.
You just said you're enforcing the law. Who are you that you're going to intervene on the law?
Communications Director, thank you.
Okay, well, thank you. Get out of my way, because I'm talking to, we're talking law, bro, not politics.
I've already finished.
You finished. You're not finished.
I like
This man
how
made a claim.
I like how our state representatives and
Okay,
everything
now you walk away.
can
That's
walk
called
away from the people and
acquiescence.
only address the media.
That's called
That is amazing, absolutely amazing.
I'm Gene Thomas Sherrill. I'll give you a copy of what we just served Suzanne Case. Hang on. Okay, so this is Sovereign Soul Declaration. Okay, I'm just one of many, but I got to stand in honor for my own claim. Now on the back, this is important. We have to invoke the law. It's a warning and deprivation of rights under color of law. I state the United States Code, yeah? Title 18, Section 242. You cannot persecute people. Please do.
I gotta run.
My phone number is right here.
Right there. Okay.
Gene Thomas Sherrill.
Okay, Gene.
Okay.
Right on. Thanks.
And put it out there, bro. Put it out there. No need to wear masks, too, by the way. Okay. Yes, sir.
And is this like a lawsuit?
We took the state, we took the governor, the lieutenant governor, attorney general, health department chair, and all 4 county mayors. We took them to task in circuit court, and Nakamoto did not require them to rebut one page of over 100 pages. The emergency injunction against this scandemic, bro. This whole thing is fake science, and no court will examine the evidence. No court in the world. That's why Hawaii got a return, so we have a lawful adjudication. No court in the world. In fact, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and Reiner Fulmich looking for an international tribunal, and that's our opportunity. True status and the law is confirmed. Time to assert Hawaiian law in Hawaii Pai Aina. We the people restore and celebrate the Creator's natural law back to Hawaii, America, and the world. Whenever there's a land controversy, the question to ask is, who has superior title? We can show superior title, and we have maps of Thomas Square and Oahu to prove it. Okay, what we have here is a certified copy of the Oahu Government Survey Map, Oahu 1876. Okay, this is a certified copy of the map and design for Thomas Square, January 1886. Thomas Square, Honolulu. Free Hawaii Now, Sunday, March 20th, 2022 at 2 p.m., Thomas Square, Honolulu.